With 3.4 billion people still living on less than $5.50 a day, Oxfam, an anti-poverty campaigner, has warned that global poverty levels could be higher in the coming years than they were when the pandemic hit. Oxfam says many people who narrowly escaped extreme poverty could be forced back into it by the emergence of COVID-19. Isaac Ofeje has more in this report.
The World Bank earlier in 2020 projected that up to 115 million people will be pushed into extreme poverty, leaving the world with nearly 730 million people poor. The new poor, according to the bank, will probably be more urban than the chronic rural poor, more engaged in informal services and manufacturing, and less in agriculture, and possibly live in congested urban settings and work in the sectors most affected by lockdowns and mobility restrictions. Oxfam, in their recent report on income inequality, says the world's 10 richest people, including the likes of Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, and Warren Buffett, saw their fortunes increase by $500 billion since the crisis began, even though the global economy remains smaller than when the pandemic started a year ago. Meanwhile, Oxfam says that in the worst-case scenario, global poverty levels could be higher in the coming years than they were before the pandemic struck, with 3.4 billion people still living on less than $5.50 a day, and could take more than a decade for the world's poorest to recover their losses. Isaac Ofeje's report for Joy News.